Out here at the pilot in Liverpool, New York, getting some death. What? Death. What? Death, man. Get some death. Awesome. Okay, this might be a little rough, but I'm going to try something here. I'm out here at our yard in Syracuse. It's been quite the interesting day. Well, not really, but yeah, it has been, I guess. But I got to, I'm just going to do a quick update here. I bought this windshield mount yesterday up in Potsdam, and I want to give it a try. I'm pretty sure I can flip the camera around too and maybe get the windshield side of things. But for now, I'm just going to try this. So please bear with me while I back up here. I don't want to hit anything, take anything out. Dooby-dooby-doo. Dooby-dooby. Dooby-dooby-doo. Backing up, I don't have a backup beeper. You can't see where I'm going, but I can see where I'm going, and that's all that matters, right? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action. That's the best sound of the day right there. We'll see how this comes out. Trying something a little different, a little new. You know what I'm saying? So just to catch you up to date what's been going on for the last couple days, because I haven't felt like pressing record. Tuesday, I came in, I took an empty trailer over to Camillus, New York. Did some dropping and hooking and dropping. Picked up a load that was going to Lewistown, Pennsylvania. Brought that back here to the yard in Syracuse. Another driver took it and delivered it. And then I took a load out to the Hall of Evilness in Rome, New York. Got unloaded out there. It was a live unload. We also snuck it in a day ahead of time, day ahead of schedule. But because they weren't busy, they took it in. Otherwise, they would have refused it. So from Rome, I went out to Baldwinsville, New York, and dropped the empty trailer. Picked up a load that was going to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. The load was overweight, so I had to do a scale back, where I had to go back up to the plant, and they had to take a skid off. And then everything scaled out just fine and dandy, and away I went. Yesterday, I had a 6 a.m. delivery out in Potsdam, New York. I ended up being an hour late because of the whole scale back issue in Baldwinsville from the day before. The DOT hours of rules of regulation, I couldn't start until like 4:15 in the morning, which made me late for my appointment up in Potsdam. But it took them 4.5 hours to get me unloaded up there. Rolled on out to Champlain, New York, and picked up a load that was going to North Bergen, New Jersey, I do believe. And then I had to use the old 16-hour exception. Ruled to make it back to the yard here. Dropped that, went home, and then today, had an 11 a.m. appointment out in Rochester, which is kind of a late start for me. I'm not a big fan of the late start, but hey, it's what is asked of me to do. So I needed to get some depth, which you saw in the opening clip, and then I rolled on out to Rochester. Got there at 10:35, checked in, was told to go drop my trailer in the staging area. This place has an inside dock in their yard. Dogs, they back the trailer in for you. So you drop the trailer, then you sit in a staging area. So a couple hours went by of waiting and not taking the trailer. I went and asked what was going on and was told that kind of busy today. They'll get to it as soon as they can. You know, blah, 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 blah. All right. Another 2 hours goes by and I go and check. And now we've had a shift change. So I go and check with security just to find out that my 11 a.m. appointment was actually for 11 p.m. And that's why I was still sitting there. And I don't have that kind of time to be doing that kind of stuff. So called down the HQ, told them what was going on. And here I am. Ta-da! Back in the yard in Syracuse, calling it a day. I'm going to go home, make something to eat, and then come back in tomorrow because I have a 9 a.m. appointment out in Rochester once again. But that's what's been going on for the past couple of days. Oh, and there's some new hours of regulations out, some modifications, if you will. And I'm not going to get into all of them because there are a couple videos out there on YouTube that explain them very well. But this new deal with a 30-minute DOT waste of time break is awesome because you don't have to log off duty for that anymore. You still can. And you can do a combination of the sleeper berth and off duty and on duty now to get your 30 minutes for your 30-minute break. Still within the 8-hour period of driving or whatever. But if you're on duty, if you've been on duty for 30 minutes, that 8-hour driving clock there resets. So that's going to mean a little extra money in my pocket. Plus, there have been times that I've been stuck out because I had to take a 30-minute DOT waste of time safety break. And now, as long as I'm sitting somewhere for 30 minutes, I don't have to do that. So it's a win-win situation for this guy here, right? Right. Yee-ha! Alright, on that note, I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one, eh? I'm out of here. Adios.